Today we're making one of our favorite drinks. How many drinks do you know of that need celery as a garnish? 1? No! 2! Keep watching! Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That's Ian Andrews, and we are going to make for you the Bloody Elizabeth.
Which is a variation on the Bloody Mary, which we love.
We love Bloody Marys.
That's not
yeah.
we don't love
I can appreciate. I ordered one in New Orleans once. I loved it so much.
You didn't know what it was.
I didn't know what I was ordering. This is what happens when you just order off the menu and you think you're doing the right thing, and you're not. And the best part is everybody orders off the menu some random drink, and I'm the one guy that gets the Bloody Mary. It was hot though. It was spicy. So
well, we did some random ordering at that tiki bar.
yeah,
So.
yeah, that's true.
But
drink.
tiki bars, you're not going to get Bloody Mary.
And the irony being who ordered it and how much I don't drink Bloody Marys.
And everybody thought it was the wrong table when it came over.
Where was this? Like, oh, this doesn't go to the right place.
Was I there?
Yeah, you're probably sick.
I don't think you were there.
Oh, well, screw it. I'll tell you a story. You are ready?
Go ahead.
1 3/4 of gin. Tomato juice. Just fill it. Doesn't fucking matter. 4 dashes of Worcestershire sauce. 2 dashes of Tabasco sauce. Half a lemon juiced. Not the lemon itself.
Half of a lemon.
We'll put half of it in there. So I'm going to call it 3/4. No, like an ounce. There's an ounce and a half basically in a lemon usually. That's a small lemon, probably a full ounce. So you're looking at about a half ounce, 3/4 of an ounce. I don't like measurements that call for half a fruit when fruit's variable in size, just to let you know.
Yes.
Pinch of salt, pinch of pepper.
We like consistency.
Ice?
But
What the hell's that? That's all the gin?
That's all the gin.
Holy crap.
It's gonna be mostly tomato juice.
No, I think it's going to be mostly gin.
You think?
That's a lot of gin, dude.
Yeah, but there's ice in there also. Taking up a lot of space.
Yeah, it's melting. Ice and celery stick as your garnish. I don't even know if we're going to fit celery in there, but the ice will probably melt by then.
We'll fit some celery in there. I won't fill it all the way up.
You already put Worcestershire in there and all that crap?
No, yeah. Okay, I'll do that first.
I don't know. I don't know. Do you think it should go in with the gin?
4 dashes of Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, that's going to be easy because it's a dasher. That sounds good.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
You don't usually go too crazy with Worcestershire sauce. Can I say? I think it has does it have fish sauce in it?
I don't know. It's kind of sweet to me.
No, but I think it's got what do they call those little dead fishies? Well, I guess
Sardines?
Sardines.
Anchovies?
Anchovies. Yep, anchovies. It's vinegar, molasses, high fructose corn syrup. So get yourself in a
high
organic.
fructose corn syrup in there?
Of course.
Wow.
It's high fructose corn syrup and everything. Then anchovies, water, onion, salt, garlic, tamarind, concentrate, cloves. What? That's all one word. Oh, concentrate. Cloves, natural flavors, chili pepper extract. So it's a bunch of magic stuff. It's like bitter.
Yeah, so you get gin, tomato juice,
With the anchovies.
Worcestershire.
Anchovy bitters.
That's it.
You did your salt too?
Yeah.
You did your Tabasco?
Yeah.
Well, hey, all those people out there, would you like to see my new Tabasco? It's not orange yet.
Not brown.
Brown. They always get that way. I don't
We're
really
gonna
know.
fill it up that
We're
much.
just gonna use a
so
lot
that
more
the
Because
garnish
we
is gonna
don't
make
use it
sense.
quick enough.
Oh, we need to do some of this. I'm gonna do my setup for it, okay? You just keep on your shit.
I'll keep on keeping on. I'm gonna do.
Oh, you have your garnish.
I'm
Right?
gonna do this.
Do it. Oh, you're making a blade. Nice move, dude. It's like you're epically know how to make garnishes. You should write a book called How to
Epic
Make
Garnishes.
Garnishes. We need to do that. First, I have to learn how to make them. We can make.
Well,
a
we
book.
can do some research.
Yeah, that's usually how you make books. You do research, then you make it happen. You still don't think it's gonna fit in there? Were you carving it specifically to fit? Oh, you're gonna jam it on the edge? That's not gonna work. You just stuff that sucker right in there.
No, I got this.
Penetrate the glass,
Let me
dude.
get creative, damn it.
Dude, you just penetrate the glass. It looks like you fucking
That
missed,
looks like a cactus.
and you just jammed.
Doesn't.
I think you should cut the top off.
No, you don't cut off the top. That would.
You go in
Oh, hold on.
forward,
I wasn't
forward.
paying attention. It's right there. That, my friends, is the Bloody Elizabeth. Here's what I have to say about the Bloody Elizabeth. Not a big fan of Bloody Marys, but Bloody Marys use vodka. Also not a big fan of vodka. So I'm thinking,
Maybe this is good.
I like tomato soup.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't just go eat tomato soup.
Your
I like.
garnish is partly cut off on the top. Do you care?
I know, I don't
In
care.
your- for the picture?
It's all good.
It just looks that much bigger if it goes in.
Right.
It's
I
gonna be
want
beyond.
nauseous. I like stuff that's spicy. I like those Progresso soups that have the noodles rotini and have the tomato sauce base. So I mean, shit, let's make it happen. Oh yeah, you're gonna side check it.
Yeah, I have a cold, so I'll spray it.
It's Ian's turn to taste the loveliness that is the Bloody Elizabeth.
Actually, not bad.
No.
I'm usually not a savory drink person, but it's tolerable.
When the drink is tolerable, I could drink this.
Yeah. I don't mind that, actually. I mean, I remember we did the Bloody Mary contest a while ago.
They got interesting.
That got really interesting. A lot of them had bacon in it, which was awesome.
Yep. Some had what do you call that? Wasabi.
Wasabi, fish sauce.
Fish sauce. Let me repeat what you say because you remember more than I am. Say some more. Say some more. I have a playlist. It's called the Bloody Mary Contest. Yes.
Wasn't there?
You need to watch the Bloody Mary contest. It's Shalitha, myself, Ian, Dan, and people would rotate in and out.
That was their first time on the show.
It was.
I think that was the first time we met them.
I think it was too, yeah, because you were looking for somebody who liked Bloody Marys.
Yeah,
I'm like, I know people who love Bloody Marys.
But I don't really hate it. Like it's.
Yeah.
I don't know if did I finish the drink?
You know what I think it is?
Yeah, I think you drank it. I don't think you minded it.
We go into Bloody Mary drinks thinking they're gonna be awful. So when they're not freaking awful,
yeah,
they're
so
okay.
Like, it's like set your expectations really low. That
way
way
you managing expectations.
But like when you must, I swear you were there. Maybe you weren't. Maybe you might have been sick. So we got.
High likelihood of that.
I ordered a drink. Nowhere on the menu did it say a Bloody Mary of any type. It didn't say tomato. Nothing. Spicy drink. I'm like, ooh, spicy drink. Sounds good. I order it and it comes out with like crazy garnishes and stuff. And everybody thought, oh, this is for a different table because all the other drinks, nobody knew what they ordered because we just ordered off the menu. And then they're like, no, this is put it down. And I'm right when I saw it and I thought about what I ordered, all the ingredients that paired together in the drink, I'm like, there's only one way this could come back to me. This is a freaking Bloody Mary. And I placed that. They're like, who ordered this? And I'm like, dropped it down. Everybody got they ordered, and everybody's just staring at me. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know. I figured it out as I was coming over. I'm like, oh, that's one of those.
That's the danger of ordering drinks blind. Sometimes it works out in your favor. Like you get really cool flowers in your drink that make your mouth numb.
Right.
But sometimes you get a Bloody Mary if you don't know what you're doing.
But the thing is, and it was a fine drink. And it was spicy. Love it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the right setting. My expectations weren't waiting for that. I was thinking something completely different. I was thinking like a spicy margarita style thing or something.
Right.
And it was right before dinner, and drinking a Bloody Mary before you sit down for dinner feels weird.
It's heavy and it doesn't...
It's like a dinner.
Cleanse your palate.
It doesn't cleanse your palate. But, I mean, this drink, flavor profile-wise, is just like a tomato soup. A spicy tomato soup, not too spicy, could be better. You add a little bit of the Scrappy's Firewater bitters, which is the whole point of our contest we did with the Bloody Marys, to bring up the heat level. But it has the perfect spice for somebody who's not into spice too much, but they want a little bit of heat. Easily manageable by just adding more. Either use the Firewater bitters, you can use more pepper.
I will say that's the cool thing about the Bloody Mary. It has like a lot of configurability for your taste. Mm-hmm. So if you like things spicy, you don't like them spicy. You like the clam, you don't like the clam.
I like the clam.
I know that.
But
we had this discussion earlier.
If shellfish problems, not a good idea. But really, I mean, the full history of where a Bloody Mary can be taken, that's going to be in a completely different web series that we'll be doing eventually. So we won't get too detailed into where a Bloody Mary goes. But I can tell you this. I can't tell you that there's no vodka in there. It doesn't taste like gin, but at the same time, vodka to me waters things down and it kind of blands it up. I don't get that from this. It doesn't feel watered down.
Full.
Yeah, it feels like a V8 with even out a kick. You will get drunk on these eventually, I guess.
I picked the Aviation because it's a little bit peppery in my mind.
Yeah, peppery, citrusy.
And it goes with the
It's got the acidity level type thing.
They might even go with a really citrusy gin, like the St. Augustine's, like the really citrus forward gin too would be pretty good in there.
I think I would probably be slightly turned off if it tastes like a Christmas tree and tomatoes at the same time.
Yeah.
A dry, like a really vibrant beef eater, like stuff that just sapphire, anything like that's got a lot of juniper forward. I think would turn it off for me, but probably turn somebody else off.
At the same time, you wouldn't want to go with a sweet one like an Old Tom or something, or a floral gin.
It would be a waste of your money, time, and energy.
And I'd put the St. Augustine's in here, but I wouldn't like the Brockmans in here.
Way too much difference. Like it's very hard.
With tomato juice.
Yeah, it might work. It was
great in an Aviation, but it wouldn't work here.
It might work, but I don't think it will. Like it just feels to me like the fruitiness with a tomato, which is I believe a vegetable. It's still a vegetable, or is it a fruit? I think that we're on the edge on that, right? Is it still fruit? They haven't changed it. We know we got rid of.
I don't know if they changed.
I know we got rid of Pluto, so I don't know.
And then we found Planet 9.
I know. Now we got another planet in there somewhere. We salmon.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So confusing.
So I don't think it's meant to be a question of the day.
This is
but
gonna be one anyway.
It's gonna be one.
Question of the day.
What do people tip a bartender these days for a single drink with a $7 or so price? If you tip big, do you get more booze in your next drink?
I hope not, because a good bartender will never add more booze when you get tipped big because you just ruin the drink.
Right.
Couple bucks.
Yeah. So yeah, what do you tip? So for a $7 drink, I don't remember the last time I got a $7 cocktail.
10% is $1.40. 20% is $1.40.
I always round up.
I always just leave 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
because
round up.
it's easy.
So I take if for that. Okay, if I was going in for one drink, like if we were doing a bar crawl, we were gonna hit a bunch of places, and you can't drink 7 drinks at every place. No, I can't.
No.
If I go in and I know I'm gonna order one drink, I'll tip more. If I'm gonna be there for a while, I'm gonna tip probably 10% or whatever I have for pocket change.
Depends where I am too. If I go to San Fran, like where I go all the time,
Yeah.
and I'm getting some drinks, I tend to tip pretty good there.
Yeah,
25
you
to
gotta-
30% anywhere.
Right.
Anyway, so
Yeah, you have built a relationship, and that's on them to build that relationship and make you want to come back.
Right,
So
exactly.
that you can get that. I think from and I will change my tips in general for the courtesy and how the bar.
oh
acts.
totally. If it's shitty service, then
Right.
you get a shitty tip.
Exactly. But I would go 10%. Typically, like when I go out for sales calls and stuff, we usually just leave a credit card and then I just tip on the whole.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, then I use 20. But if I'm going a bunch of different places, it's going to be 10% round up. $1.40 becomes 2. $1.90 becomes 2. $1.01. No, I don't know. I've never seen that happen. So, how do you tip a bartender based on like a $7 cocktail? Even if such a thing doesn't exist, what do you have a percentage?
It
Do you
exists
just
somewhere.
Throw shit down.
Might not be as great as it could be.
No.
I mean, if you're going to a good cocktail bar, you're spending 12, 10,
If
12
you stay
bucks.
at a hotel, do you tip do you leave money on the little counter thing?
When you leave for your room, I never do.
That's and everybody. I was listening to a radio station. They said, "Oh, I always leave some number, like some percentage or something."
Yeah, no.
I've heard everything from people tipping, and sometimes people will put it and they'll hide it places
Yeah.
so that they find it, so that you don't just because apparently what happens is when the
first
main
person that
maid
comes
walks
in,
they
she'll grab it.
to look at the room, they grab all the tips, and then all the actual workers come in and they clean the whole room. If you hide it someplace, that maid doesn't get it. Plus, they had to actually have to clean those areas to see it.
Right.
They don't just walk in and go.
That seems like an awful lot of work to give somebody a tip.
That was the result they said on the radio station. That's a lot of extra effort.
Yeah.
I never even really knew that you're
more
supposed
buzz,
to.
'cause it
You're
sounds
paying
familiar.
for the hotel room.
Yeah.
They,
I understand. Like I'm paying
They have
for
to
a
clean it
restaurant
before the
too.
next person comes in. It's not like
right.
But
That's
if
their
you're there
job.
for 7 days, like, is there a number?
Yeah, maybe.
I like
I
to
don't
know
know.
what people think. Like, if you want to only answer one question this week, and a lot of you guys suck for only leaving like 7 comments in like a week worth of videos, come on. I'm talking to you.
right, isolate your fan base.
I know. No. If you, I'd love to know how many people tip at a hotel if you're staying. If there's a difference between nights, what do you do? Because it might help me decide if I'm supposed to do that. Because I don't want maids peeing in my pillows and stuff.
Oh, they won't do that. They won't do that because they don't know until you leave.
Okay, well, then rub their junk in your pillow.
If maids have junk, then
Well, they have junk. It's just different.
I'm confused.
All right. You know, we didn't do the producers.
We did not do the producer.
All right, Taylor, it's your time to shine. You'll be at the beginning if I could cover Ian's head for a second too. Taylor, you don't even help me.
Susmihi.
Go with that. Susmihi.
Susmihi.
That's an L at the end.
Susmiel.
There you go. Thanks, Taylor. A new person. And this recipe was recently submitted by Mad Stephenson, also a Patreon subscriber.
Ah, excellent.
So there you go.
Excellent. You could be a Patreon subscriber too if you want
Oh
to. Go
yeah,
to,
we do that stuff.
Patreon.com/CMC or donate at everydaydrinkers.com/donate.
I would totally hope you do that because within the near future, closing on a mortgage soon, but in the near future, there could be a chance that I might do this for a living. So I'm gonna need as many Patreon subscribers as possible.
Mel.
Susan Mel. Okay.
Susan Mel. How do you know that? Oh, you're.
He just provided it in the chat room for you.
He's in the shower. Okay.
Tips for Rohans.
Anyway,
There you go.
we don't what.
Tips for Brohan.
Oh! I thought you wanted me to dance.
No, yeah, go ahead, dance.
No,
Do it, do it.
I'm not gonna dance without my hand
Microwave
hurts.
inflatable arm guy. Do it.
Somebody posted a link, and I think it might have got spammed or something. I saw the click and it was just a inflatable guy going there.
You or the guy?
That wasn't me.
Oh, okay. Someone will take a clip and give you.
Right. Gotta love the clips. That's it. Make an animated GIF of me being an inflatable arm guy.
Yeah, and when you're not doing that, go to awesomedrinks.com, pick up your glasses, your straws, your squeezers, and all your bar
Chicago
utensils.
highball. Right. Oh. And if you like
Ooh.
Kiki glasses, you can always check out the grenade or
Tiki
bomb.
Ba-bomb.
We're done. Teach you how to drink. I like the heat.
That's funny. The heat.
I was sweating before we started.
Oh wow.
You know what though? It's so
was
spicy.
spicy.
Does it give you like that? I almost want to like get hiccups. Like they get the hiccups sometimes.
Oh yeah, yeah.